Hello, everyone. We're going to be doing a full moon in Pisces reading. Now, this is a super moon. We have Mars in Libra. We have so many planets in retrograde. And there's been two super moons this month, okay? So it is power-packed energy. It is very intense. There's a lot of cleansing. There's a lot of purification. But this is actually a very beautiful time. Now, we're in an abundance portal. We're in a portal that's really aligning us with thy will and with our destiny. So we're going to be doing just a quick reading for the Pisces energy when it comes to this full moon in Pisces. Now, especially you Pisces, okay? So wherever you have Pisces placements, woo! You got that 10 of Pentacles, baby, okay? It is hot today, okay? I'm in the, as most of you probably have figured out, I film in a sunroom. You have the 10 of Pentacles, Pisces. Pisces, this is your time. Truly, like Pisces placements, this is your time to step into your power. We've had that Saturn in Pisces, which Saturn rules karmic lessons, Saturn rules karma, not good or bad, right? But lessons, and also discipline. And that kind of aligns with something it is that someone told me earlier today, that the best self-care you can give yourself is self-discipline. So Pisces placements, you have been like under the pressure cooker, right? But it takes pressure to make a diamond. And right now, Pisces, a lot of the Pisces placements and energies are coming into their power. All right, this is a time for you to truly align with your highest self. The Pisces is the 12th house. You know, it's the house of the soul. It's the house of the unseen. It's the spiritual. You can also be seeing scarabs because there's a beetle that's like crawling up my window right now too, and it almost looks white, you know, which white represents rebirth. Saturn retrograde is in the first house, is a lot. Yes, especially when it's in the first house, you know, so check out your birth chart. But to start off this reading, Pisces, we have the 10 of Pentacles, all right? So you are so supported. And a reminder that like whatever's going on without of you, within you, this is all aligning you to destiny. This is all aligning you to God's will. You know, we are so supported more than ever right now to reclaim our divine abundance, our divine birthrights, everything it is that is yours. Trying to read the comments too. We're going to do a quick reading, all right, of what this full moon in Pisces has for the Pisces placements. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, an Akashic record session for past life and soul healing, or anything else, check out the box below. It does have my website, 144bluerosetemple.com, and my email. We do have a soul gathering in Miami, Florida, November 8th to the 10th. So it's right before the 11/11 portal. So more information is going to be coming out about that. Please feel free to join us. We have 6 spots available. Hello from Santa Fe. Hello, Beth. We're going to start off a message from the Goddess Isis deck. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God. What do we have for this full moon in Pisces, for Pisces placements? What do we have for this full moon in Pisces, for Pisces placements? Hello, butterfly. And as I say butterfly, wings. Scales of balance. Okay, things are coming to a balance over here. You're also being asked, well, full moon in general, full moons are a time of release. Full moons are a time of true surrender. All right. And so there's a lot of surrendering right now, of aligning to your highest timeline and what that looks like, both within and without of you. In the collective right now, we're going through a lot of rainbow codes, a lot of diamond light codes as well, which is just purging out on a cellular, on a physical, on a DNA level, all of those codes of separation, of trauma, past life, current lifetime, that just does not serve you. That's in the way of you simply receiving. So it's a lot of surrender because we're going through these powerful transformations, both within and without. And I get a call as soon as I say that. All right. And I've spoken to like a lot of different brothers and sisters that I have like in the soul tribe all around the world, and all of us are hearing this call. And I know I've heard this call where it's just like straight source. Like it is the infinite source of all creation that just comes down and it's just bright white light. And it's just like, are you ready? Are you ready? And all you can do when you hear that call from God, all you can do is surrender. And that in itself is scary. That's a big release, you know, and just a reminder that this is the second super moon of this month, all right? Out with the old and with the new. Hello, Rhonda. Hi, Luca. Hi, Ken. We have the wings of Isis, okay? Spread your wings. And there's a song called Pretty Wings by Maxwell. Pretty wings, your pretty wings. Okay, uniting with your angelic self, uniting with your highest self. All right, spread your wings. What if you fall? But what if you fly? All right, this is a lot of alignment with your highest self. All right, and what that looks like materialized, embodied, manifested in the physical. There's been a lot of inner union codes as well. You know, you cannot have Isis without Osiris. You cannot have Yeshua without Mary Magdalene, you know. 555 as I say that. Hi, Misty. What do we have for wings of Isis for this full moon and Pisces reading for the Pisces energy? What's up, Nappy? Mr. Nappy. Oh, I just got your name. There you go. What do we have for wings of Isis? Yeah. Yes, beginning, initiate, origin. There's a lot of initiations going on, right? And initiation is, it means beginning. Initiate means to begin something. All right, this is the beginning of something new. This is a rebirth, all right? There's a lot of the Holy Trinity energy right now. So when it comes to, say, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, right? Or Isis, Osiris, there's the Holy Trinity. So you have Isis, Osiris, there's a third energy. And that Horus energy, right? Which is the divine son child, that is this new consciousness that is being birthed through us all, right? Your lower self, your higher self, your inner masculine, your inner feminine. There's some sort of third energy that's being created right now, that's being birthed. For this deck, you have the Tree of Souls, which is the Akashic Records card in this deck. Collective Wisdom, Kinship Group, and Library. All right, it is your divine birthright to access your Akashic Records. Everyone has access to the Akashic Records. So I encourage you to, whether it's on YouTube, YouTube has free guided meditations for you to do to access your Akashic Records. You can do this in meditation. And every single time you go into the Akashic Records, there's going to be something new. There's going to be something different, all right? So when it comes to the Akashic Records as well, this is a reading of your soul. This is a reading of your soul, which is eternal. It is infinite. It is timeless, past, present, and future. And right now in this full moon in Pisces, we are truly being aligned with our highest timelines. Okay, we are cutting cords. We are releasing soul contracts. We are releasing supermoon, what needs to be released in order to align to that highest timeline, your divine birthright, your destiny. All right, I'm going to grab a few more cards to start off the reading. Hi, Elise. How are you? Divine Mother and Father. What do we have for Tree of Souls and for the Wings of Isis? Healing the Mother Line. Hello, Indigo Fire. And you have Trust the Seasons, right? Right now it's asking us to trust in the unknown, trust in the unseen, trust in what it is that we cannot control. I just got a text message from someone. It is Mercury retrograde. It is Mercury. That's all I'm going to say. That it is Mercury retrograde. Healing the mother line. Healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. All right. Some of you could be healing your maternal line as well. The maternal, the mother. A lot of ancestral healing. Okay. When it comes to the ancestors, just when it comes to our past selves, the ancestors, our ancestors lived in the root chakra. We are being asked to come into our heart space. You've spent enough time in the root chakra. All right, the root chakra is that chakra of safety, of stability, of security, of abundance, of survival. All right, and now is the time to thrive. You deserve a happy, successful dream life. Right, and sometimes our dream life is not exactly what we envision, right? And also just a reminder, like, I'm getting so many calls. Also just a reminder to just like take a moment and just be in the present moment. Like right now you're living in something that you once prayed for. right now, just look around. There may be things that you think are your dream life or whatever it is. You are living currently, one, in an answered prayer, two, and also someone else's dream life, okay? And so I encourage you to have a lot of gratitude for the here and now, because there's so much coming in. And often what I see, what blocks people is not only those illusions, right, of the holding on to past stories, to old timelines from any time, space, or dimension, but also the energies of just not being grateful, right? And it doesn't mean that things are perfect, but being grateful. We truly have so much. We do. 144, as I say, that we have so much. And so being grateful for the here and the now. And how can we move forward if we are not thankful for the lessons? Hi, Big Geezer. How are you? I love you. Hi, love. Feeling the energy, clearing it out to let it in. Yes, we are clearing it out to let it in. All right, but there can definitely be a focus on the mother line. So on your maternal lineage, which Pisces energy is the feminine energy, okay? So let's grab just a few more messages. And growing up, okay? I'm good. I love you too, sunshine. Yeah, I love you. Just what I've been asking my divine goddess spirits and angels to help me see the way. Yes, and that's a beautiful thing to ask for, is just give me clarity. Redirect me gently, softly, and easily if I need to be redirected. And that's something that I've added to my prayers that I do highly recommend. Like, may this come in, right? Or may I be redirected softly, easily, and gently. I'll give just a quick story of even how I'm here. So this is not my house. I am moving finally in 2 to 3 weeks. I was living in a bad neighborhood, and I had asked God, I prayed to God, be careful what you pray for and wish for. I prayed to God, I really want to be taken out of this bad neighborhood. Like, this neighborhood doesn't resonate with me. It feels so heavy. Like, God, my actual prayer was, I want to move out of the hood, because that's where I was living, at least from where I'm from. And I'm never going back. I'm going to serve the community, but I'm not going to live here. And it was a lot of root of survival there. And I prayed that. And in less than a week later, I actually had like a stalker who threatened me at my home, and I had to suddenly vacate my home, which left me with nowhere to go, I've been living with a friend. So this is my friend's house. But I do recommend, when it comes to timeline jumps, right? Because it was a big timeline jump for me, but it was not gentle. It was not soft, and it was not easy. It was very sudden. And so in your prayers, when it comes to paradigm shifts and when it comes to those manifestations coming in, was I taken out of that bad neighborhood that just was not really safe for me in general? Yes, but it was not gentle and it was not soft, okay? And where I'm going now too, it is a good neighborhood, and so I'm very thankful. But be specific when you pray, because I did not add the gentle and the soft and the easy in that one, and it was very sudden. And I kid you not, what set off the person who was like stalking me, I dropped a book, and the book that I dropped was called Initiation. I dropped the book, and then this person just started screaming out of nowhere, threatening me. So it's like, okay, I'm suddenly being asked to leave my home right after I dropped the book Initiation. Like, how original. How original. But things are good. So yeah, when you pray, when you call in those manifestations, when you want a paradigm shift, gentle, soft, and easily, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I'm safe. And even then, like, literally the book Initiation fell as like the book Initiation fell, and 5 seconds after is when all of that happened, and I had to like call the police and stuff like that. And so I'm like, okay, I'm not even scared though, because I just dropped the book Initiation. Like, this is clearly an initiation into something higher. But yeah, and I do see a lot of soul tribe that are moving locations, that are maybe moving like non-physically, but like you just feel an arising. You feel some sort of arrival to something new, right? Because the new is coming in. Now, what do we have for healing the mother line? Wings of Isis and Tree of Souls. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Pisces, sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. We're coming into we're not even coming into sacred purpose. You're aligning to your sacred purpose. And that's the thing of like, even when it comes to these manifestations, to these miracles, to that paradigm shift that happens for you, it's always there. All timelines, spaces, and dimensions are all happening at once. So all we can do is lift the illusion to be able to see that timeline, that reality, and you live that, you breathe that, you embody it and call it in, materialized. Okay, you have deep emotions. It is the supermoon in Pisces, okay? It is the supermoon in Pisces, unknown feelings, past life influences. Okay, and so you could be releasing a lot of past life energy. I mean, even when it comes to this, again, we hold on to so much. Some of you may have like Mayan or Aztec ancestry as well, because that's what's here. Unknown feelings. Whatever you feel the supermoon, just observe it. Like even if you, whatever it is, you know, emotions, maybe it's physical, actual body things. I know I and a few others have been called to like detox out of nowhere. It's just like detox. Okay. So whatever you feel, mind, body, soul, observe it. It's all a purge with the supermoon in Pisces that needs to be revealed, released. Okay. So to make room. You, this pretty aura, he will give you soon your own, please. He did for me and you will see lots. Yes. Amen. And then you have earth magic, okay? You are magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. Okay, when it comes to this purge, right? It might be emotional, maybe it's physical. Whatever this purge or release is for you, the supermoon in Pisces, this is fearlessness. This is you removing obstacles, earth magic, okay? So that you can align with that highest timeline in self. Divine Mother and Father. What do we have? The Pisces energy before we go to the tarot. Pele, light your fire, and just like a public prayer and love and blessings to Hawaii, because Goddess Pele is from Hawaii, okay? A volcanic goddess, a goddess of transformation, but there's a lot going on in this world, you know, and so within, so without. And so I just publicly send my prayers, my love, and my light to the people of Hawaii, to the land of Hawaii, because like I'm thinking about all of it, the people. The land is so sacred, you know, so especially if you're watching me from Hawaii, I pray that you're blessed. I pray that you're safe. And I pray that just love and light surrounds you and all of our sacred lands, you know, and all of us. Light your fire. For some of you, you're being called to do a ritual. Okay. So when it comes to this ritual, you are being called to truly release what no longer serves you, because you have earth magic and light your fire. So if some of you are being called to do some sort of ceremony or ritual for this full moon release, feel free to. Ironically, anything blue was not burned from the lasers. Yeah, right? 12th house, our crowns of glory firmly placed. Help others up. Yes. And if you see someone else's crown, if your crown is tipping, just adjust it. If you see someone else's crown tipping just a little bit, silently just adjust it for them. Send them some love. God bless you for mentioning Maui. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Right now we have 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Okay, so what is this blockage from receiving? For some of you, when it comes to this full moon in Pisces, transformation. This is the death card, okay? You're going through a death and rebirth. You could also be seeing 666, which is a number of union. The number 6 card in the tarot is the Lover's card, okay? So this is a card of union, the union of heaven and of earth. There's some sort of blockage of receiving. We're going to see what that is. Yes, polish and put up their crowns just without saying a word, you know. We're all walking each other home. We're all here to support one another. All right, let's clarify this though, because there's a blockage of receiving for you, Pisces. So this full moon in Pisces, again, when you're purging emotions, past life memories, like whatever that this is, it could be a blockage of receiving, okay? That person, that emotion, that trauma, that this, that. So we're releasing what needs to be released in order to receive what we're going to see what blockage that is for receiving. Feminine energy, Pisces is a feminine energy, right? And so you're being asked to come into your feminine energy, which can be very uncomfortable because the feminine energy is the womb. It is dark. It is complete surrender and trust. It's also receiving. All right, why the 6 of Pentacles for this Pisces? Yeah, why the 8 of Swords here? For some of you, there's some sort of like karmic energy here, okay? You have the card Sacrifice, which is the Devil card. You have the 3 of Swords, which is the heart space betrayal. A lot of it is Venus retrograde. It's Mercury retrograde. Okay. When it comes to these karmic ties, right? That, because I see some sort of heart blockage here. Okay. It could be a person. Release your exes. Release the karmic connections, relationships, anything that is not pure and divine. Release it within yourself, without of yourself. Have forgiveness. Unforgiveness creates a blockage in the heart chakra as well. You can always place your hand on your heart. I release grief unending. I release fear. I release pain. I release whatever needs to be released so that your heart can be open to receive. Why do we have the Devil card with the Six of Pentacles? Why do we have the Devil card with the Six of Pentacles? Page of Wands and then Page of Swords. Why the Devil card with the Six of Pentacles? Yes, okay. There's something it is that you're creating. Something to be created here. Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like it has to do with your abundance and your creation. Why the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords? Justice. Divine justice is here, okay? Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. There's justice. Whatever that this imbalance is, this is being brought to balance, okay? Mars just went into Libra. Libra energy. This is represented by Libra. The South Node right now is in Libra. South Node is like past, right? Whatever that this is, it's being brought to a balance here for you. The past pains, the past hurts, the karmic connections, a lot is coming to a balance so that you can create, that dream reality, so that you can receive, okay? So that you can embody your high self, your sacred expression, who it is that you are. All right, why the Justice card here? Balance, okay? Justice, balance, Yamaya. Some of you can resonate with Yamoha, a water goddess. This is coming to a balance. So much Libra energy here, okay, which does represent Venus. Libra rules Venus. Divine justice for whatever that this is in your life, Pisces. It may be past life. Maybe it's this lifetime. Divine justice for whatever that this is. Why balance with the Justice card for the supermoon in Pisces? Did not fall face up. It does have Queen of Cups. Why balance and justice for the supermoon in Pisces? King of Pentacles. Yes, that is... So we have a Queen and King of Pentacles. This is a balance over here. You have Judgment as well, okay? This is union, okay? This is balance of your inner masculine, your inner feminine. And no coincidence that I've mentioned Isis and Osiris and Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, which represents our own inner union within, that left, that right, the feminine, the masculine, the light and the dark, okay? Especially with all these retrogrades, you're being asked to make peace with your shadow, looking yourself in the mirror and bringing that to the conscious, bringing that to love and to light. King of Pentacles, okay? So there is a balance over here that is bringing, that is cultivating this very strong foundation of yours. And I see a table. Okay, like a very sturdy table. You have this table, it is that God is preparing for you, Pisces, with this full moon in Pisces. So just trust in what's going on, trust in the release, because there's a divine table. And it is divine retribution. It is your divine birthright to receive what it is that you're receiving. And this is coming in as you release what you need to release, so that you can receive in a sturdy and divine foundation. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups, so there's some sort of grief. Why the Five of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Six of Cups. For some of you, there's something about childhood as well, of like viewing the world and your life in the eyes of a child, which is innocence and purity. This is passion. This is inspiration, okay? Life purpose. There's something from the past when it comes to that. Why Five of Cups with Ace of Wands? I also feel like for some of you, if you've been releasing Dark Night of the Soul in this period of healing and grief, again, that's just death and rebirth. I feel like it's the mourning of the old, right? So that you can come into the new. Why the Five of Cups with the Ace of Wands here? Why the Five of Cups with the Ace of Wands? You're also being guided. You have Two of Pentacles, and it's 77 people in here, so 777. You are being guided to avoid temptation when it comes to not accepting what doesn't align with your worth. Page of Pentacles is a small page. You usually want an Ace of Pentacles, right? You are the Ace of Pentacles. Don't be tempted to accept anything that's less than your divine worth. Anything that's less than your divine worth, do not be tempted to accept it just because maybe you're sad or lonely or you want something to come in, so you'll just take what comes in first. You're being guided to not accept anything less than what you deserve, because you deserve the Ace of Wands. Why the Page of Pentacles with temptation? Yeah, because it'll just be a 10 of Wands for you. It would just be another karmic cycle to accept something less than you deserve, Pisces. 6 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Something is coming in for you. But especially with Mercury retrograde, where a lot of the past will come back up. Past situations, past friends, past family, past lovers. All of those different things. It would just be another karmic cycle if you accept less than what you deserve, okay? Just before you came on, I was watching about the dark night of the soul. Wow, yeah. Hi, Misty Robbins. Okay. What's this King of Pentacles for Pisces? Some of you may have like a firm boundary with... Feels like there also might be someone coming back into your life. It is Mercury retrograde, okay? So those past people are going to come back in. Avoid the tests, avoid putting yourself in another karmic cycle, release, forgive, okay? You have some sort of boundary with this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes, open the throat chakra, let no one make you feel small or be small. Why is Pisces in a Queen of Swords energy with this King of Pentacles? Celebration. Anything that's... Like Pisces, you're truly aligning and in this place of celebration. This is all coming in for you. 8 of Wands, literally all coming in for you, okay? And so right now you're being asked to have those boundaries up high, Pisces. Not walls, but boundaries. Like, this is not of my worth. So with love and with grace and compassion, I say no to anything, to anyone, to any opportunity, whatever is not of my divine worth. Which again, in the beginning of the reading, I said that the greatest form of self-care is self-discipline. Also saying no to like your own self when it comes to like your own life, your spiritual routine, which is big with Saturn and Pisces, okay? This is also a great awakening for a lot of people. We have a super full moon in Pisces with Saturn and Pisces. We are being asked to not ignore our spiritual selves, our spirituality. You know, you can't help but see around the world how things are changing. The illusions are being shed and released. Yes, no is a complete sentence, okay? Why the Queen of Swords with the 4 of Wands? Yeah, because you are in the Chariot card, okay? There's so much coming in for you, 7 of Cups. You're going to have a lot of options. There's a need for discernment and knowing what is aligned with the celebration and what is not, okay? Power. There's a lot of power that surrounds you, and you're probably also reclaiming your power. Why the Power card for Pisces? You have love, Venus, okay? 2 of Swords. For some of you, there's power in your heart space, okay? So there's definitely a focus on the heart space. It is Venus retrograde. For some of you, I do feel like there's a divine counterpart coming in. And you already know, if you watch me, I never want to be that tarot reader that's like, oh, there's love coming in. Like if it's a love reading and it comes out, it just comes out, right? I'm really big on focusing on your inner union. If that manifests with out of you, that's going to be aligned with your own inner union. So that's why the best way to manifest or call in love is to be in union with yourself. I do, for some of you, I see love coming in. But it is Mercury retrograde. So I do feel like you, and again, it went to 7-7 as soon as I say that. So you are maybe putting up firm blocks. And I won't say blocks, but boundaries of the past. And a lot of you are, with the Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, making peace with the past, making peace with yourself that resonated with those past connections as the sun comes on me, because there is new love coming in. Okay, what's the Power with the Love card? Yeah, and there's some sort of conflict surrounding that, okay? And so you're being asked to move slow right now. Why the 5 of Wands here? 2 of Cups. And it is Venus retrograde. You have new beginnings coming in. Venus retrograde asks us to self-reflect within our own selves and our own self-love. It could be challenging for romantic connections. Why? Because it asks us to face conflict, which, again, if you're in pride and ego, and now it's 88 viewers, so 888. If you're in pride and ego and trauma and separation, it's going to be hard for you to make peace with people. You know, right now we're being challenged in our communication with others. You know, can we move through conflict and remain rooted in love? Not everyone can do that. So it's actually pretty, like, especially with Mars and Libra, look at your chart and your placements, especially people who have a lot of Libra or Pisces placements. There is actually new love coming in for you. It's not to say that it's going to be completely easy. Like, it's asking you to be in inner union, and it's asking you to be able to face conflict, right? Because we need to be able to face conflict within ourselves and without of ourselves in order to maintain or have a beautiful, sturdy foundation. Yes, and you don't have to wait for anyone to become conscious. All I want is friendship. Yes, and the thing is, divine love is not just romantic love. It is friendship. It is soul tribe, brothers and sisters. You know, divine love is everywhere. You know, just be, isness, yeah. What's this Two of Cups for Pisces? What's this Two of Cups for Pisces? Yeah, Pisces, you are receiving communication perhaps about someone who wants to work with you. Three of Coins, and then the Page of Swords. I feel like there's someone watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Okay, and there's someone watching you. This could actually have to do with work, okay? And again, we're talking about soul purpose. We're talking about life purpose. And so when it comes to work, I think that you have people watching you, right? And that's why it's like, remain in your own inner union. You keep your eyes on God. Doesn't matter what's happening with out of you, whoever's around you, keep your eyes on God, and you can never fail. When your eyes are just focused on your highest self, when you're just looking up, right? I mean, you should make sure that there's nothing to trip along the way. But when you have your eyes focused on God, everything comes in for you, all right? There's no distractions. There are people watching you. This could have to do with work as well, that see potential in you, that want to work with you. I feel like people are studying you right now, of like, do I move forward to Pisces? Because I kind of want to give Pisces this offer. And for some of you, it could have a lot to do with service. Why Three of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? Judgment. Why Three of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? Yeah, there's things coming in for you, okay? Judgment, Six of Cups. Why Judgment with the Six of Cups? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and this is leadership. The King of Wands is a card of leadership. It's a card of power. It's a card of passion and purpose. All right, people are seeing you in this light and in this way, Pisces, and that's why it's so important to just remain focused right now. Is there chaos, right? We have a lot of retrograde. All that asks is for you to remain deeply rooted. If you're deeply rooted in it, if the tree is stable, it doesn't matter where the wind sways. And so it may feel intense, this supermoon, but you're getting through this. And actually someone's coming your way. Could be past life, could be someone from the past, or it's just someone who feels like home. And there's some sort of crowning here, okay? There's some sort of alignment with your mission, with your purpose. I do feel like you're going to be placed in higher positions, Pisces. This could be very figuratively and spiritually. It could also be physically, where you're being placed in higher positions, Pisces. What's the advice for Pisces this reading? Yeah, protect your energy, okay? Yeah, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands over here. Protect your energy. I do feel like, again, moth to a flame. You're shining, Pisces. You're a Libra rising, Ken. I'm a Libra rising too. I'm a Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon, and Libra rising. And the reason I read for Pisces is because, like, almost my whole chart is Pisces. So I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. Seven of Wands, Page of Cups. Protect yourself from these smaller offers that do not resonate with you, okay? Why the Seven of Wands with Page of Cups for advice? Yes, because you only want truth. I only want what is divinely aligned in divine truth and love, okay? That's all I want. And, like, say that. Like, let yourself know that and actually do, like, the actions to say no to things that aren't aligned with that. Divine truth and divine love only. Some of you can really resonate with Archangel Michael as well, you know, but it's holding up your sword of truth to that of which does not resonate with you any longer, to that of which does not align with your divine worth. And that's what I have for you, Pisces, okay? This full moon in Pisces. What do we have for advice for Pisces? Light Dancer, Illumination, the Radiant Self, Shining Soul. Yeah, Water Spirit, Emotions, Memory, Life Force. There's a lot of purge of emotions, past memories, past life memories. You have the Light Dancer, Illumination, the Radiant Self, and Shining Soul, okay? And this aligns with the card of the Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self, okay? Uniting with your angelic self. your higher self, illumination of, there's a lot of illumination in your life perhaps right now, Pisces. It's just like, okay, I see where things aren't working. I also see where so many things are coming in right now. And Shining Soul. And I'm just hearing like, Bring Me a Higher Love by Whitney Houston. Why the Light Dancer? Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Okay, you're going through a death and rebirth, and it's just a lot of setting boundaries here, Pisces, okay? There's a test coming your way. Mercury retrograde, we're good, right? Hi, Vincent, how are you? I love you guys so much. And like for the people that I meet with, and a lot of people I've actually met with a lot, like offline, that like I don't even like post or show or anything. But I'm very thankful for like our connections. You know, it's like I read here tarot, but I'm thankful for soul connection. Like I've already shared, like I'm a lover. I'm a Venus and Pisces too. So like I love to the soul, and I'm very, very thankful for the souls it is that I connect with on here, that I meet, that I come across. You know, so like a big thank you to you, you know, for being on this journey with me and with us. You're going through a death and rebirth, okay? Allow what needs to be released. And allow for the new to come in. You are birthing something new. Isis, Osiris, third energy, Horus is that new energy that is birthed, which is much more than just a child being birthed, but that new consciousness, the new you, and all that's aligned with that. You are rebirthing. I'm a Mercury in Pisces too. Pisces, Sun, Mercury. Yeah, I'm a Pisces, Sun, Mercury, and Venus too, and a few others. I love you too. What else do we have for advice? Plant yourself here. Clarity, a fresh start, okay? Integration, embodiment, grounded action. And that's exactly what's happening right now. It's like your highest timeline, your highest self. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Envision it, script it, like feel it, okay? This is grounded action, sacred action, okay? Embodiment, embodying your highest self. Uniting with your angelic and highest self is embodying it in the human. And when it comes to the collective energy, we're going through those diamond upgrades. We're going through those rainbow upgrades, okay? So on a cellular and DNA level, it's like we're aligning with that angelic and crystalline frequency, right? Releasing the density, right, of the 3D, the 4D, bringing that into the 5D, releasing so much density, which density is emotions, density is past memories, density is the physical stuff, okay? So whatever's being purged, you're purging out density to become lighter, right? Quite literally. And also when it comes to light, there's just so much light that things have to be released. We're going to grab two more cards. Again, if you like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or an Akashic record session, my website is 144bluerosetemple.com. Patience. Baba Yaga is a goddess of death, and you have Ra, share your gift, okay? So you are really being asked to step into sacred purpose, but have patience with yourself. A death and rebirth is not just like, okay, I did one ritual, I kind of cried, and now I'm reborn again. Like, this is a whole mind, body, soul, just integration with your highest self. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your journey. Be patient with your deaths and rebirths, because you won't have just one either, so just have patience. What is a final message for the Pisces? Soul retrieval. Okay, divine destiny, path of the divine warrior. Soul retrieval. So this card talks about soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is a shamanic ritual. This doesn't only happen in shamanic rituals. Like this happens in naturally as well. You can go on YouTube for guided free meditations of soul retrieval. You can book a session with people out there, search of who resonates with you. Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. Okay, again, Pisces is the 12th house, super moon in Pisces. This is soul retrieval. Pisces is the soul. Okay, and you are calling back your time, your space, your energy, divine abundance, your birthright from all time, spaces, and dimensions. All right. So a lot of you can be going through soul retrieval at this time. You could also look up what that means. And it's, again, just calling back these parts of yourself. Remember, and I think that I put that as the cover of this live. Remember who you are. Okay, remember who you are. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I am going to get off, but I just wanted to say hello and wish you all so much love and happy super full moon. You should definitely do more live readings. Yes, I'm very random. Like I work very intuitively, just like with everything that I do. I'm like an intuitive eater. I come online intuitively, but I should do more lives, so I will. And I will hold myself accountable to do that. Remember who you are. I love you so much, and I hope that you all have a beautiful day.